said before, welcome to 590 Little Yarra Road. It's very exciting to see you all here today. It's good that we can do the virtual inspections for those of us who can't travel out and look at properties in person, but this is the second best option. So we might head off to our hosts who are videoing for us today. Thank you very much. There's the front of the house. You can see it's a brick veneer house with a tile roof. So, if we just pan down, we'll have a look at the street. We'll just pan around to. So that's Little Yarra Road out the front. We're just under 6 k's into the main street of Yarra Junction. Yarra Junction's got lots to offer. We'll just pan back around. Beautiful garden out the front, established garden. Now the property's on the corner of Hazeldean Road, so there's actually 2 road frontages for the property. And just across the road, there's the local tennis courts and the public hall. Hopefully we don't get run over while we're here. We're hopefully not standing on the road. If you continue up that road, it will take you to Powtown, and beyond that is Warrigal and Gippsland. So it's a nice area. Just down the road, there's a Little Yarra River. There's a nice little river, a great little fishing spot I used to go when I was a young fella. So I actually grew up in Gladysdale, so I know the area really well. So now we'll head in and have a look at the property. You've got a nice driveway, sort of has a arch feeling through underneath the trees, through the gates. You can see it's nice near level land. Looking very green in this springtime of year. We'll go through the little gate here. It's got a great old. If you pan around to the left, you can just sort of see there's a nice little garden. Oh, yep, that's right. Yep, nice trees looking out into the paddocks, ferns, little bird bath. This magnolia tree, we've just missed it about a couple of weeks ago. That was an absolute picture. Now, the owner said that people stop and take photos of it all the time because it's so magnificent. And we're nearly in time for the flowering cherry out the front to flower too. So we just missed that, but that'll look great in about a week or so's time. This house was built by Ernest Lloyd, who was a well-known local identity back when the house was built. And there's EL for his initials that were put into the front veranda. You can see the nice big windows. Now there is a second driveway or second gate that comes in here. So you can come back. There's another gate and there's parking at the front. See all the beautiful greenery of the garden, the camellias, rhododendrons. It's a little area here. The kids can play basketball, or the grown-ups. There's the Rumpus Room and the back bedrooms. Down the side of the house there, you can see a water tank. We'll head back around and we'll go in the front door and show everyone inside. There's that magnificent magnolia again. You can see the features of the original old brickwork. Going into the entry hall. Across to the left is the master bedroom. I'll start in here. See the nice high ceilings, cornice, big corner window, Beautiful natural lighting. Wardrobe in the corner. Yeah, there's that cornice. Views out into the garden. So we'll go out into the back into the hallway, and we'll have a look at the lounge room. That's the lounge room. Big corner window again. Ceiling fan, split system air conditioner for heating and cooling. There is a wood Canara, wood burning stove there as well, inbuilt. Polished hardwood floors. Would have been a great timber floors back in the day, because Ernest Lloyd owned the local sawmill, so he would have had the best timber in his building, I would bet. Ceiling fan again, and we'll go make our way into the kitchen. So there's a door there that goes into the kitchen. Electric cooking. Kitchen sink with a view out to the basketball ring. Electric wall oven. And then there's another hallway over there that will go down to the other bedroom and bathroom. There's a fridge space. Lots of timber cupboards. Second bedroom. Second bedroom's nice because it's got double doors going out onto the undercover area. Big wardrobes. Wardrobes up, cupboards up above the wardrobes as well, which is really handy. Extra storage. Nice cornices again. We'll go back and have a look at the bathroom. Here's one of the bathrooms. A vanity, a toilet, and then there's a bath and shower. A shower above the bath. There's our hosts. And another bedroom. Wardrobes. Nice corner window. Views out into the paddocks in the garden. Nice features again. And look how green that looks. If we go out, there are some cupboards in the hallway here. Some good cupboards there. Nice storage up again at the top. There is an electric gas wall heater here that has recently been checked over and everything's safe. Back through the kitchen. There is a little storeroom on your left. which also has provision for a shower that never has got put in there, but the plumbing is there to be an extra shower. They just use it for storage. And we'll go through here. We'll go down to we'll go down here. There's a rumpus room or games room here. Great spot for a table tennis table or kids playroom. And there's a further 2 bedrooms down here. There are TV points down here. The kids are down this end. Nice big window there and door going out. That takes you out to where that basketball ring is. And then there's another bedroom here, again with a big window at the front. These back 2 bedrooms don't have wardrobes. You can see the place has all had fairly new carpet put throughout. There you go, there's a view out to the hills. All right, we'll go down and have a look at the laundry and the other bathroom. Back into the games room, down the hallway. This is the laundry. Lots of cupboards in the laundry. And then a bench under. And then the second bathroom has a nice neat shower, toilet, and then a basin, vanity, big mirror, timber Venetians. So we'll head outside. This takes us out to the undercover area. Nice big area. Set up a big table there and have family over or friends over when we're allowed to again. We'll head out and have a look at the land. You can just see down the side of the house. We'll head down towards the clothesline. You can see the big water tank there on the side of the shed. Head down. There's another water tank on the other side of the house. Little shed here, has a pump in it. There's a nice big maple tree down here, really old Japanese maple. A chook pen, and the Aussie Hills hoist. Really nice little private spot. And there's a big shed. We'll go and have a look in the big shed after this. View back at the house. You can see the instantaneous gas hot water. The gas is bottled gas in Gladysdale. Gladysdale doesn't have mains water or sewerage or natural gas. So this property has 2 septics. So it's got septic tanks. There's a nice little gate over here that takes you down back to where the tree ferns were that we saw at the start. I think that might be a weeping mulberry. So you can drive in the drive and down and into the big shed. The shed's got a really big roller door. It's got a concrete floor and power. Workbench. It's a really tall shed as well, so there's lots of space. A big window at the end. Skylights help too. Lots of natural lighting. Oh, there is water into the shed as well. There's a tap. There you go. All right, well, we'll head out and have a look at the stables. The owners did have horses here, so there's lots of things set up for the horses. If we pan over to the right, we'll head down towards the stables. Yep, we'll walk down to the stables. Flowering trees just starting to come out. So the shed on the right was used as a tack room and feed room. Yep. Nice handy shed. Use it for all sorts of things if you weren't into horses, but yeah, good shed for your tack and your feed. And then there's two stables here. There's a little holding paddock next to the stable. Stables are timber lined. Now they have got a light in here, but it's actually they just run an extension lead from across at the back of the shed. You just plug the extension lead into there, and that will light up the. All right, we'll head down into the paddocks. Yep, there's the big shed and the house. Nice view. You can see lots of nice cypress trees on this property. There's like cypress hedges. Another tank behind the stables. A little pump down there. Yeah, so the land's a little bit of an unusual shape because it sort of cuts in behind the neighbour's property down through there. Yeah, view back at the back of the sheds. Behind the stables there's an area where they used to wash the horses. All right. Head back through and we'll go through the hedge and show you there's another area through the hedge. Just remember, if anyone's got any questions, just put it in the chat and we'll try and answer the questions, or if there's anything else that you want to see, just let us know. There's like an archway through the hedge here. Takes you down to a little private paddock. Once we get through here, we can just pan around and have a look at the paddocks. There you go. See what I mean about the hedges? They sort of give it a really nice feel. And down into that lower spot. That lower paddock does get a little bit wet because it's down near the creek. But in the summer, it's really good pasture. It's a trough or a bathtub. Now we'll just walk through this paddock and then we'll go around and have a look at the other paddocks and the other big shed. Just across the road from the property, there's a bus stop that takes the kids. It's just a school bus, and it takes the kids into the Upper Yarra High School and the Steiner School. So it's really handy that it's just across the road. Nice big gum tree in the middle of the property. Yeah. Nice feeling of the property there. So we'll just go through and we'll go down through the gates. The paddock straight ahead was sort of a grass arena. It was a good spot to just have a ride around. It's about the size of an arena. There's a little spot here you can go in and out of the multiple paddocks. If you go into there, just pan around. There's a little stable, drinking trough. Over in the corner, there is a little gate that you can walk through and get across to the tennis courts and hall. Water troughs there. Now, another little bit of history about this property is just we're about to walk over it. There's an old cricket pitch. So this was a cricket pitch where Ernest Lloyd used to bring all these workers and have family picnics and games of cricket. So that's a nice little thing. As a kid, I used to play cricket there with some of my friends who used to live in this house. Yeah, we'll head around. There's another stable there. Yep, there it is. Water trough again. There's the cricket pitch. Nice view back to the mountains. Now, if we head across to the gate that takes you into the shed. where the shed's fenced off, so you can keep the animals out. And in there, there's a little orchard as well, cherry trees and plum trees and apple trees. David said they're really beautiful cherries. So the shed's got a lean-to off the side, great spot to park the tractor or any other equipment. Put your hay in there if you wanted. Now this shed doesn't have power, but there is a generator that will stay with the property. There is water across to this shed. It's a gravel floor in this shed, so it hasn't been concreted, but it's nice and dry, lockable. There's the generator right there in the corner. They've had lots of parties and people coming and camping, and out near this shed's a handy spot for that. There's the tractor. The tractor is negotiable, or if someone was interested in purchasing that as well, it could also be an option. The orchard again, fruit trees. I mentioned about the camping, so there's a little spot here where there's a fire pit, which is, yeah, they've had a lot of good time sitting around the fire. More fences right around the back of the shed. As I said, it's handy because this little area is fenced off, so you can do whatever you want within that if you've got animals in the other paddocks. Now, if we head over to the far right corner, I'll have a look at the fire pit as we go past. Nice spot to sit there and look at the mountains and have a refreshing ale or two. There's a beautiful big gum tree over right on the boundary. Magnificent tree. The other good thing about this property, it has another gate. We'll go over to the gate. So you can come in off Hazeldean Road. So you can bring vehicles in, or got the big hedges along the fence line again. Behind that hedge to the right is that other paddock that we looked at before through the archway. Nearly there. There you can just see it now. There's Hazeldean Road. And just down to the left along Hazeldean Road is where the tennis courts and the hall is. Yeah. There you go. If we pan around, this is actually a really beautiful way of seeing the property. You can see the Donabuang Ranges up in the distance. There's the shed. You can see the house. So this is probably where our tour will finish, unless people have got any questions or anything else they'd like to see. Has anyone there got any questions? Just put it in the chat if you have. It is such a beautiful spot. Yeah, so if there's no further questions, yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for coming along and viewing our virtual inspection today. Thank you to David and Tracy for helping out, also for Erin, who's been helping in the background. So thank you, everyone. If you do have any questions or would like any more information, please contact the agent we've been dealing with. I'm Ashley Hall from Professionals. Thank you very much, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you.